It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Monday, the 20th of November. I'm Michael Groff. A warming trend coming up this week and temperatures approaching, if not exceeding, record levels by Thanksgiving Day. Yes, it's going to be a toasty holiday weekend for us coming up. And what about the chances of rain? Well, today is day number 89 in a row without measurable rain at Sky Harbor Airport. When will that change? We ask it every single day, and so far we haven't found an answer. Let's see what we find today as we look at the almanac from yesterday. 82 degrees the high in the valley, 52 the morning low, and that was at Sky Harbor. Many of us, including myself, down in the 40s yesterday morning. And outside right now, here at 4:35 a.m., we've got mostly clear skies. We start out at 55 at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 28, humidity 35%. The winds are light, and the barometer is falling. Temperatures across the area this morning, it is 40 degrees at Fort McDowell. That's the cool spot. 47 at Maricopa. A few parts of the valley are in the upper 40s, low and middle 50s here in central Phoenix. The water vapor satellite view, we've got a ridge building out here across the west and a trough that will ultimately be heading into the nation's midsection and to the east later this week. On the watch warning map, some freeze warnings continue in parts of southeast Arizona. We've got some red flag advisories parts of New Mexico and some high wind warnings in sections of the northern Rockies. Freeze warnings in the southeast from Mississippi to Alabama, Georgia, and the Carolinas. And on the convective outlook for today, most of the country is in stable air. No organized areas of severe weather expected, and in fact, no thunderstorm areas anywhere across the contiguous United States today. Rainfall around here for the next 7 days. Yeah, absolutely nothing for Arizona. And in fact, it doesn't look like we're going to see anything for the next 10 days and likely beyond that. And we'll talk about why that is right now as we go to the models and check it out. Here's the GFS. It's the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. We start with the upper look at 500 millibars. A building ridge here in the southwest, and that's going to block the main storm track and deflect all these systems well to the north of Arizona. Meanwhile, a developing trough over the Gulf Coast and another one up in the northern plains. And down here at the surface here in the southwest today, a mostly sunny day. Could see some high clouds from time to time, but overall going to be a pretty nice day. Highs upper 70s to about 80 tonight. Partly cloudy, lows mid-40s in the coldest valley locations, mid-50s in the urban core. Tomorrow, a little bit warmer, low 80s for the high with mostly sunny skies. Wednesday, this is Thanksgiving Eve, the busiest travel day of the year, and across the country, it doesn't look too bad. No high impact events going on anywhere. Looks like a little bit of rain and snow across the Pacific Northwest, perhaps a snowflake flying in the northern Great Lakes, and maybe a little bit of rain along parts of the South Texas coast and in parts of the Florida Peninsula as well. But for the most part, travel across the country looks good, and here in the Southwest, we'll be warming up. Mostly sunny skies here in Phoenix on Wednesday with highs in the mid-80s. And if you think that's warm, here we go to Thanksgiving Day. A lot of people like to have Thanksgiving outside here in Phoenix. It's usually a good idea. Typically, it's pretty nice. Last year, we had a high of 77 degrees. This year, we're going to be approaching record levels. And in fact, it could be the warmest Thanksgiving that's ever occurred here in Phoenix with the models are projecting upper 80s. The latest GFS has us at 87. The European has us at 86. The Ensemble has us at 90 degrees on Thanksgiving Day. I'm not sure it's going to get quite that warm, but we will be approaching a daily record and certainly a Thanksgiving record as well. The heat continues on Friday. This is Black Friday. Out going shopping, well, it's going to be warm. Shorts and t-shirt weather for sure, with highs again in the upper 80s. Saturday, not much relief. Maybe temperatures fall back a degree or two. Still highs in the mid to upper 80s with mostly sunny skies. Sunday, mostly sunny with highs again in the low to mid 80s. Here's a week from today. This is Monday, the 27th of November. A trough coming into the west, and this should help to knock temperatures down a bit. Highs mid and upper 70s. If this verifies, some of the guidance suggests we will not cool off very much at all through the period. Here we go to Tuesday, the 28th. This run of the GFS definitely has us cooling off, but this trough is going to pass mostly north of us. Any rain might occur near the Four Corners, but for us in the valley, we're staying dry. with highs falling back into the low to mid 70s if this is right. And then this is the end of the 10-day forecast period. Wednesday the 29th, and again a ridge building out here across the west. There is no relief from the drought in sight anywhere. Checking out the numbers off the GFS ensemble through the period, and there it is, 90 degrees on Wednesday and Thursday, and still in the upper 80s beyond that until we eventually start to cool it off by the end of the month and into December, as the ensemble guidance usually tries to trend us back toward climatology out toward the end of the period. And that's going to wrap it up for this hot edition of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video comes back here tomorrow morning, and if you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Otherwise, be safe out there. Stay cool. It's going to be toasty this week. Have a great Monday.